A 53-year-old man has confessed to taking his parents' lives and burying them in their own backyard back in 2017. And get this, he didn't share this with law enforcement initially. He shared this while on camera doing an interview with a local news station. Let's back up a little bit. In May of 2025, Lawrence Krauss right here was starting to be investigated for alleged financial crimes. And the Social Security Administration actually requested that local law enforcement check on Krauss's parents, Franz and Teresa, who were thought to be 92 and 83 years old. When officers went to the couple's home in Albany, New York, they did not see any signs of them, and when they approached neighbors to ask if they had seen the couple, the neighbors stated that they hadn't seen them in almost 10 years, and that they were told by their son that they had moved to Germany. They said that the only activity that they've seen from the home in the last almost 10 years was Lawrence regularly visiting the home to mow, to collect mail, to shovel snow. Now, after obtaining a search warrant months later on Wednesday, September 24th, 2025, investigators began digging up the backyard of the couple's property. This is when they found one set of human remains. And the next day, authorities found another set of human remains buried in the couple's backyard. They were confident that these remains were that of Lawrence's mom and father. Now, their son, Lawrence Krauss's interview aired on WRGB on Thursday, September 25th, 2025. And during this interview, he admits to taking his parents' life while on camera. It was reported that prior to Lawrence's arrest and prior to his parents' bodies being found, he had actually contacted several news outlets before finding this specific one to sit down and give an interview for. Lawrence said that he knew that his parents were going downhill and he did what he thought that they wanted him to do. He said that he could read their minds and this is what they wanted. He said that back in 2017, his mother Teresa had fallen in the street and she got really hurt. She was very bruised up and injured, and his father was unable to see and drive after undergoing surgery for cataracts. During this interview, Lawrence said that there needs to be more options when it comes to older people who are suffering in life so that they could pass humanely. However, when he was asked how his parents passed away, he said that he suffocated them. He said that he used his hands to choke his father, and then shortly after this, his mother laid her head on his chest, and he did the same thing to her using a rope. When asked if his parents suffered, he said, "Not in the last minute." I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't sound very humane to me. Lawrence said that he left his parents' bodies in their home for a few days while he tried to figure out what to do with them, and he ultimately decided the best thing to do was bury them in their backyard. And again, this happened back in 2017. Neighbors reportedly last saw the couple in June of 2017, but Lawrence is saying that he took their life sometime in August of 2017. As soon as this interview was over, there were authorities waiting outside of the studio for him, and he was ultimately arrested and taken into custody. Lawrence appeared in court for the first time on Friday, September 26, 2025, where he ended up pleading not guilty to 2 counts of MURDER and a count of illicitly concealing a corpse. He was ordered by the judge to be held without bail.
Were there involved?
No,
Was
no.
there a suffocation? Was there? You suffocated them. You suffocated your parents.
Yeah,
That was the best way to take their lives, through suffocation.
basically.
Which parent did you suffocate first?
My father, and after he died, my mother put her head on his chest, and she was there for a few hours, and then I finished her.
And then what did you do?
Um,
Did you bury them immediately?
no, no, no. I didn't know what to do after that. I was thinking what to do. And it took me several days to realize I can't do this, I can't do that. Just bury them on the property. I did the right thing for them based on the situation. I did my duty to them as a son. And everything fell into place. I don't know how it happened that it all fell into place.